Today, we find out if a team of undrafted NHL players can go all the way and win a Stanley Cup. Let's get into it. Quick recap of the series. We'd make a theme team. We put them in 3 season simulations. We see if they can win a Stanley Cup. And then we crown an MVP of the team to then at the end craft the theme team of theme teams out of the MVPs. Make sense? Not too complicated. This is episode 2. So in episode 1, I actually let you guys decide the MVP because I was so torn between Gretzky and Mario Lemieux. You guys voted. It was actually pretty close, but Mario Lemieux won the voting. So Mario Lemieux will be the first official MVP of the Tucson theme team. There is a lot of talent that goes unnoticed when it comes to the NHL draft. Some amazing players have not been drafted. I will show you the team. It's actually way better than you think. And I learned something today. I learned of a player that was never drafted. This may or may not be common knowledge to you guys, but to me, I had no idea. I did not know that Wayne Gretzky was actually never drafted. If you didn't know that when the WHA merged with the NHL, Edmonton just kept him. They basically did a loophole in his contract that made it so that they didn't have to give him up to the draft, which is pretty cool. If you didn't know that, that's your history lesson, and if everyone knows that and it's common knowledge, I just look like an idiot. As for the rest of the team, not too shabby at all. Artemi Panarin, the best active NHL player who has not been drafted. He's tearing it up in the league. Martin St. Louis, a legend in the sport. We got Peter Stastny, Adam Oates, Jonathan Marchessault, Matt Zuccarello, Yanni Gourde, Brian GIONTA, interesting name I haven't heard of in a while, Tyler Johnson, Alex Iafallo, and Alexander Burrows. But of course, you need a solid defense with your offense. Not terrible at all. Torrey Krug, Dan Boyle, Neil Pionk, Borje Salming, Mark Giordano, and Steve Duchesne. So one thing I noticed is a lot of short people are the ones that go undrafted. There's a lot of people under 6 feet tall. Maybe that's a factor that people look into when they're drafting players. As for goalies, you probably already know this. Mr. Ed Belfour, also under 6 foot tall, fun fact. And then Sergei Bobrovsky. Almost feel like starting Bobrovsky. I don't know how much height matters for simming, but if you play this video game normally, you know height in goalies really matters. With all the shenanigans out the way, there's nothing left to do except sim the first season. Can they win a cup? I don't know. I honestly think they can. If they didn't have Gretzky, it'd be sketchy, but with Wayne Gretzky, almost any team can win a cup, I would say. They're starting off 0-3, so I'm going to take everything that just came out of my mouth right back. We're terrible. I guess Gretzky can't carry any team. We're actually this bad. We're a 95 overall team. I just want to point that out as this continues to sim. 95 overall. And we're getting bullied. I can't wait to look at the statistics of the team. I feel like Gretzky is the only one that's going to compete for MVP this time around, so it's not a big deal for him not getting it last time. We do finish atop of our division. We are not first in the NHL though, so this isn't as dominant as you might have thought it was looking at the team. I guess our 3rd and 4th line are really weak, but I didn't think they were that weak. I'm acting like we got last place in the league. We finished top of our division. We are going to the playoffs. Good things can happen. And if for some reason you weren't sure who the MVP of the team was going to be, it's obviously going to be Gretzky. Look at the stats in comparison to everyone else. It's not even close. Panarin held his ground. Same with St. Louis. Everyone who wasn't on that line was not terrible, but in comparison, we're actually terrible. I almost didn't want to put Gretzky on this team just because I know he was going to be MVP, but it's going to happen eventually. Every time we put Gretzky on the team, he's going to probably be the best player, so we might as well get him out of the way now, get him on the MVP team, so that way someone else can have the spotlight. And I mean, I can't do the undrafted best player team and not have Gretzky when he's the best player of all time and he didn't get drafted. It just wouldn't be right. And Bobrovsky sucks, apparently, really badly. 9-9-1, and Belfour went 42-19-3. So yeah, I guess their stats aren't terribly different. Compared to the fact that Belfour faced more shots and has better in both statistics, that's kind of a yikes for Bobrovsky. It's fine. He'll rebound next season. How do I get custom players out of the free agency? Because I literally made them worth 15 million each, and I swear I just saw one of them there. Let's look. Where are you? I saw you. There he is, the behemoth. 15 million salary, and he's still being signed. Probably because he's literally 99 everything. But yeah, how do I get rid of my custom players without deleting them because I want to keep them for other stuff? Do I just assign them to a random team? Is that what you do? I couldn't assign them to a custom team, so I didn't know how that would affect things. But I'm assuming that's what I do. Just want to make sure that I don't mess things up more than they already messed up. Okay, it's playoff time. Colorado Avalanche is our first round opponent. I'm confident we're not getting... Well, it doesn't even matter if we get swept, but I'm confident we're not getting swept. I'm doing this. That's not good, boys. We are not in winning company. I mean, this is why we get 3 chances. We don't have to win in the first season, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice. There's a chance. The upset? Yes, sir. The almost reverse sweep. Down 3-1. The least optimal lead in hockey series, or any series really lately. It feels like a 3-1 lead is just cursed. We move on. We're not out yet. I was never in doubt. Never. Okay, Winnipeg Jets should be an easier time than the Colorado Avalanche. We do go up 2-1. We don't want to go up 3-1 because we just cursed. It's cursed. Please don't be cursed. I beg you. Okay, we're fine. We are fine. There's nothing wrong with what's happening here. Vegas. Screw Vegas. Even more than usual. If you watched episode 1, screw Vegas. Get them out of here. Vegas, stop. No, they ruin everything, man. Okay, it's tied. I believe. Come on, boys. We can't lose. No, we don't. I don't want to lose to Vegas in the first season, 2 episodes in a row. Thank you. Game 7. This has been amazing. Grit, determination. No upsets here, baby. We're not losing to Vegas. We're going to the Stanley Cup Finals in our first season with the boys. Let's go. We can beat Philly. I think this is the... How does Philly even here? No offense, Phillies fans. I don't think they have a Stanley Cup caliber team currently. I'll have to look at some stats. Yeah, easiest Stanley Cup of all time. We sweep Philly. We get the first season Stanley Cup, which even last team didn't do. And last team was filled with legends, amazing players. And this team wins year 1. Still have 2 more seasons to do. I have ideas in my head. We have to do every season, all 3 seasons with every team. And since we won the Stanley Cup, I will show the awards. I don't know, do you guys want to see these awards or do you not care about these awards? Let me know. I can show them in every year. I can show them in only the first year. I can show them in no years. Let me know. I want the feedback. I accidentally backed out. Because I'm indifferent to this. So it's up to you guys if you want to see them. So we know Art Ross, Hart, James Norris goes to Pietrangelo, Lady Bing Gretzky, Calder Zegers. They love giving the Calder Zegers in this sim. Conn Smythe Gretzky. Is this one of the most... Vesna obviously wasn't Belfour. He didn't play good enough to earn that. Samsonov Chara. The friggin' Titan, you know, the guy who shouldn't exist. It's fine. Ted Lindsay Award as well. And the Rocket Richard. So Gretzky took home the hardware, including the most important one, the Stanley Cup. We move on to year 2. We did, in fact, kick butt. In fact, we had 14 more points than last season, 120. We were first in the league. The Edmonton Oilers actually almost beat us, so that's kind of scary. We'll have to worry about that. Panarin actually stood his ground a lot this time, but 49 goals for Gretzky, on top of having more points, obviously. There's no one's going to beat him. It's fine. We knew Gretzky was going to be on the theme team with theme teams. It was just a matter of how soon would he get there. Getting there in the second year. Told you Bobrovsky would have a better second year. 13-3 in the backup position. Way better. And actually averaged better stats. I know he played way less games, but he had better stats than Belfour. There you go, Bobrovsky. Nice bounce back season. Can this team win all 3 seasons? I thought last one would have been the team to do it if any of them ever would. So I'm very curious to see if this one can do it. Minnesota. I think we can handle Minnesota. Okay, 2-2. The first round seems to always be the scariest. We'll do one at a time now. Okay, we're up. We need one more win. Is Minnesota done? They're not. They're bringing us to game 7. We're not that good in the playoffs, apparently. So bad, in fact, that we're out in the first round. You hate to see it. Well, it was an honor, Minnesota. Go win the cup then, I guess. I'd rather lose to Minnesota every day of the week than lose to the friggin' Vegas Golden Knights. Boston versus Edmonton, and Boston's gonna sweep them, apparently. Do you see that? Did you guys see that? It was 3-0 Boston, and the Edmonton Oilers won the cup. Oh my god. That's actually amazing. I want to see that. I want to confirm that with my own eyes. That was amazing. There it is. The reverse sweep for Edmonton. They deserve it. I feel like, yeah, they were the second team. They had 116 points, so it makes sense. I do want to see if they sign any of our guys, because they'll be a little salty. I'm fine. We already got our cup at least, so I'm not going to be too sad about it. Did they sign anyone, though? They didn't. Connor McDavid just absolutely dominated. And they traded for Mark Giordano. Yo. We are supposed to have Mark Giordano. How dare you trade for the Seattle version of Mark Giordano? I can't believe you. Wayne Gretzky. 6 goals in 7 games. Everyone else did not show up at all, and that is why we are looking at a first round exit. Kind of tragic. Belfour actually played really good, and he got 2 shutouts, and we still couldn't win. Oh my god. We at least won our Stanley Cup, so there's at least no pressure to get it here. Okay, so we had a worse season this year overall, but better than the first one still, though. 113 points. We were first in the league, so there's that. Where is Edmonton this time around? Second in their division. Okay, we might have to look out for them again. Gretzky, 108 points, 61 goals. No one, look at the goal difference, man. I'm sorry, but that's amazing. Wayne Gretzky has as many goals as Peter Stastny, Martin St. Louis, and Artemi Panarin combined. He is just otherworldly. He is amazing. He is this team's MVP. If you weren't convinced, no, there's no voting happening. I'm sorry. It has to be this way. As for goalies, Bobrovsky, solid again. Seems like that first year was his only true hiccup. Bounced back well. Belfour, not bad at all either, I'd say, considering he played way more games. It's making me feel like trying Bobrovsky in the playoffs, but I'm going to let Belfour shine. He is better overall. It just makes the most sense. Who will we be playing in the first round? Apparently Minnesota is our kryptonite. I think it's about to skip game 1 because okay, we won game 1. And we will go 3 more and see how it goes. Is it a sweep? It is a sweep. San Jose is gone. Goodbye, San Jose. Well, it looks like we're back in Winnipeg. Last time was an easy peasy series, and it looks like this one is not going to be the same. Okay, interesting. We are winning it, though. We have beaten Winnipeg. Moving on to the conference finals. So we simmed the start. It is tragic. We're tied 2-2. We lost 1-0 in overtime, and then 1-0 in regulation. So this is not good for us. Thinking about the leaderboards, they officially can't be the best team because the last team won 2 Stanley Cups and lost in the conference finals. Therefore, by losing in the first round, they cannot be the best, but they can join them in the double Stanley Cup land. And why the heck? I forgot to look at Philly's roster last time. Why are they here? No offense again. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm a big Phillies hater all of a sudden. I'm not. I just don't get how they're back in the Stanley Cup finals again. Yeah, it's literally just free. It's literally just a free Stanley Cup. What the heck is this? Thanks, Philly. Bye. See you next year, except there is no next year. We are done. 2 Stanley Cups, 1 first round exit. That is the undrafted Tucson team. We are done here. We've done everything we needed to do. I'm going to start a ranking because I have an idea in my head that should be a lot of fun. Here is the official ranking of the theme teams. And in the future, I will let you know why that's important. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.